kept calling me all night. You think I really care?
I told you,
Just beefing me all night. Yeah, but that you put me on to her.
Hey.
Lucky ass nigga right here. Bet you won't make it again. Put 5 on it, you won't make it again. Put the 5 on it. Bet it back. Bet the 5 right now, you won't make it again. Shoot it. Shoot it. You ain't gonna make it again. You ain't lucky ass nigga right here. This your man. This your man, lucky ass nigga right here.
Hey, look, see, look. You know what time it is.
Okay, man.
What's good? What's good? Channel 6 on a early Thursday morning. Shit getting kind of crazy right now. Pretty much, if you got your TV on ESPN, FS1, or even CNN right now, then you probably got an idea what's going on. Chauncey Billups, head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat, and former NBA player Jones. He played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's had several stints as a G League head coach and an NBA assistant. They've picked up this morning by the feds in a gambling probe. We don't know how far this spreads out. There could be more arrests. I'm pretty sure there's more arrests coming. This might go past the NBA. It could go into the NFL. It could go into other leagues because, of course, we know it could go into college sports. I'm looking for some type of arrest in college sports somewhere. Some key points to the case right now. Miami Heat player Terry Rozier and Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups was arrested in Florida as part of a gambling investigation. Former NBA player Damon Jones was also arrested in Las Vegas as part of the probe. An FBI spokesperson told NBC News the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn, New York, and FBI Director Kash Patel, you know who he worked for, are scheduled to hold a press conference on the case. So these is 3 separate arrests in 2 states. These is definitely not the last 3 people going. This is something big. We'll have to see. Of course, you know Terry Rozier has already been under scrutiny because of some gambling situations. It's been off and on. Rather he's been involved in gambling stuff or not. He's been under investigation since January 30th of this year by the feds. Way back when he was playing with the Charlotte Hornets, uh, they accused him of leaving the game early with a foot injury after 9 minutes because there was bets placed on him in 2023. Um, this is not like the Jonte Porter situation where Porter was just, I think, like taking games off completely or intentionally taking himself out the game. Of course, we know Jonte Porter of the Toronto Raptors, brother of Michael Porter Jr. He's arrested. I want to say he's in jail right now. I'm not 100% sure, but he is permanently banned from the NBA. So you never know what might happen with Rozier and Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups is retired. He's long retired from the NBA, but of course, that's gonna kill his head coaching chances or coaching period in the future. He may get blacklisted from basketball altogether. He may probably won't even be able to go coach in college. So you just never know. This is a developing story, constantly moving pieces. Once again, if you're just joining me, there's been a sort of a sting or a bust going on in NBA circles. Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat got picked up. Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups got picked up, and former NBA player and coaching assistant Damon Jones got picked up today. These were 3 arrests in 2 different states. Jones was picked up in Las Vegas. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups was picked up in Florida by federal authorities. Uh, Sham Sharani of ESPN is due to make a statement in about 10 minutes. More than likely, the interview will be aired on ESPN, among other places. So they're going to give a full statement of exactly what was going on. Once again, the Eastern District of New York and FBI Director Kash Patel of the Trump administration will hold a press conference at 10 o'clock to announce the arrest from the investigation. There will be more arrests. I'm telling you. This was, I just credited Sean Ron arrest. Of course, yeah, Pop Tour was one that story a couple months ago, and he just posted that there's a lot more arrests to come. We'll see what happens with that. Of course, this isn't the first time we've had gambling issues in the NBA. Everyone remembers Tim Donaghy, the one that got caught in a gambling probe back in 2007 because he was intentionally making calls that affected the point spread in certain games. This was between the years of 2003 and 2007 when this was going on. There was a lot of suspected funny stuff going on in those games. A lot of people felt like that era of basketball was fixed, even back to the year before 2002 with the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers. Everybody feel like the Sacramento Kings got screwed over. So we'll see. Tim Donaghy got released in July 29th, 2008. He spent about 15 months in federal custody due to the findings in that investigation. And actually he went back to jail again for a parole violation and finally was released November 4th, 2009 and never went back in again. Uh, I'm pretty sure this isn't what Adam Silver wants right at the beginning of his season. Starting off, this is not what he wants. Don't feel bad for him at all because he's messing up the league on his own as it is. The gambling, this gambling stuff would just be a plus. So real quick before I get off, I'm gonna give you a couple examples in the past. Okay, Malik Beasley still being investigated right now. We don't know. Some reports said that the investigation was over. Some haven't, but he was being investigated at the same time as Terry Rozier. So you just never know. Shohei Ohtani was involved in some type of gambling situation with with his agent. They got supposedly blown over, and the agent ended up serving time, even though somehow they didn't link Ohtani to the situation, and he's a NBA, excuse me, MLB player. Of course, we know about Pete Rose placing bets, even though he was an all-time hits leader at one time and won a World Series and was a good manager when he was with the Cincinnati Reds, but somehow they tried to say he was fixing games. Pete Rose still isn't in the MLB Hall of Fame, and one quote from him is, "I bet on my team to win every night because I love my team and I believe in my team." He didn't actually try to throw a game intentionally, anything like that. And there's been numerous basketball, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm about to log off. Like I say, tune in to whatever outlet that you watch because the FBI is about to deliver a statement at 10 a.m. Like I say, I just wanted to come on right quick and deliver what I've read. I still believe more arrests are coming, so be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. Like I say, we're trying to up our game over here. So if we're around and we can talk about breaking news, we're gonna continue to do that. But once again, before I sign off, the Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups was arrested today in a gambling probe. Also, Terry Rozier, who's been under investigation since January, was arrested and picked up today. And former NBA player of the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Miami Heat, Damon Jones, was also picked up today in Las Vegas. There will be more arrests coming. Trust me, it doesn't. When these type of things happen, it isn't just three people, and these aren't even the three people at the top. So this is going to be a constantly developing story. We'll probably have it later on tonight, but I'm pretty sure this isn't what Adam Silver wanted to start his season off. But like I say, he's done so much bad work to run this league in the ground. I don't feel sorry for him. And plus, in my opinion, I hope they're not too heavy-handed with these guys. They were just gambling. You got people in this league has assaulted women, got caught with drugs, guns. I mean, but in terms of Rozier and Billups, they're gonna be punished. So I'm about to log off and watch this press conference just like the rest of y'all. Might get back on, might not. Will definitely be back on later tonight. All right. Channel 6, signing off. Peace out. Y'all have a good day.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.